Bonjour à tous, hello everyone, and welcome to Apprenons Ensemble. French for Beginners, Grammar, Lesson 9. Compound noun gender, genre des noms composés. French compound nouns are made up of two or more words connected by hyphens. Figuring out their gender can be a little tricky. Here are some rules that can help you to determine the gender of compound nouns. Number 1. Noun plus noun. Un nom plus nom. The compound noun takes the gender of the first noun. Examples: une station-service. So station is a feminine noun, service is a masculine one. But according to the rule, we are taking the gender of the first noun. So une station-service. Chou-fleur. Chou is a masculine noun, fleur is a feminine noun, but you are taking the gender of the first one. So, un chou-fleur. Pause café. Pause is a feminine noun, café is a masculine noun, but according to the rule, we are taking the gender of the first one. So, une pause café. Oiseau, mouche. Oiseau is a masculine noun, mouche is a feminine noun. But according to the rule, we are taking the gender of the first one. So, un oiseau-mouche. In this, we have one exception, un tête-à-tête. Tête is a feminine noun, but we are taking the masculine article. So, un tête-à-tête. Number 2, noun plus adjective. 2, nom plus adjectif. The compound noun takes the gender of the noun. Okay? So, examples: une chauve-souris. Okay, so in this example, souris is the noun. Un coffre-fort. Okay? So in this example, coffre is the noun, so we are taking the gender of the noun. Une grand-mère. So in this example, mère is the noun, so we are taking the gender of the noun. Une demi-heure. So in this example, heure is the noun, so we are taking the gender of the noun. So for the example 3 and 4, you see the adjectives, even if the noun is feminine, the adjectives remain masculine. Why? Because grand and demi used in compound noun are always invariable. Okay? So even if the nouns are feminine, okay, the adjectives remain singular in a singular form. Why? Because we are in compound noun, and in compound noun, the adjectives grand and demi are invariable. So please keep this one in mind. Okay? So for this section, so the gender of the noun will be, the gender of the compound noun will be the one of the noun. But here we have an exception, which is un rouge-gorge. So gorge is a feminine noun, but in this case we are using the masculine article. Third one, verb plus noun or preposition plus noun. 3, verbe plus nom ou préposition plus nom. The compound nouns are usually masculine. Okay? So 1%, un gratte-ciel, un en-tête, une brise-glace, un couvre-lit. But we do have some exceptions where a few can be either masculine or feminine. So we can use both genders. Okay? So un après-midi can be said. Une après-midi can also be used. Okay? Un après-guerre, une après-guerre. Un perce-neige, une perce-neige. No problem, we can use both articles. Okay? Fourth one, adjectives plus adjectives or adverb plus adjective. Adjective plus adjective ou adverb plus adjective. The gender matches that of the adjectives. It's obvious because the adverb is invariable. Okay? And in the case of adjective plus adjective, if you pay attention, you see that both adjectives will have the same gender. Okay? So, la douce amère. Okay? So douce is an adjective, amère is an adjective. So here both are feminine. So là. Un sourd muet. Or une sourde muette. So you see here, when it comes feminine, both will become feminine and we'll take the feminine gender. Masculine for both adjectives, then we'll take the masculine gender. Third one, un tout puissant, une toute puissante. Okay? But we do have some exceptions. So how about when both adjectives are not from the same gender? So that's what we have here in this example. So, nouveau-né. So, nouveau is of masculine gender, né is of masculine gender. So, in this first case, it will be logic. We are just going to follow this example. But how about in the second case? Nouveau is of masculine gender and né is of feminine gender. Okay, so here, how to manage this one? What is the article we are going to use here? Are we going to use masculine or feminine? So, for instance like this one, just think of which adjective better describes the essence of the compound noun. Okay, so which adjective is giving more information or giving more essence to the noun? So here, let's see exactly, let's try to understand. So nouveau-né means newborn. Without the E, it's there to indicate a boy, newborn. And with the E, it's there to indicate that it's a girl, newborn. Okay, so I think between these two, né is the one giving more details, because here without the E, we know that it's a newborn but a boy, and with the E, it's a newborn but a girl. So that né is the one giving more essence to this compound noun. So according to the gender of that né, that adjective né, we are going to choose the convenient article. Are we getting it? Okay. So né here is of masculine gender, that's why we use un. And this né is of feminine gender, that's why we use une. Okay, so un nouveau-né, une nouveau-né. Fifth one, the prefix mi. 5. Le préfixe mi. The compound nouns are nearly always feminine. Okay, so la mi-février, la mi-hiver, la mi-cuisson, la mi-temps. But we do have one exception, which is le mi-temps. So if you pay attention between this le mi-temps and la mi-temps, they don't have the same meaning. So la mi-temps means half time in sport, and le mi-temps means a part-time work or job. Okay. Sixth one, other combination. 6. Autre combinaison. Compound noun formed by adverb plus past participle. Example, un nouveau-né. Or also adverb, compound noun formed by adverb plus verb. Example, un bien-aimé. Or compound nouns formed by verb plus verb. Example, un laissez-passer. They are usually masculine form, gender. Okay? So, note that the majority of compound nouns are masculine. So, if you do have a doubt, please, you can always fall back on this rule. Okay? So, as a summary, we do have our table. Okay? So, when you do have a compound noun made of a noun plus a noun, so the gender is generally the gender of the first noun. Okay? Except for this word, un tête-à-tête. Okay? Tête is a feminine noun, but we are using the masculine article. Okay? Number 2, compound noun formed or made of noun plus adjectives. So the gender will be the gender of the noun. Okay? Except un rouge-gorge, where gorge is the feminine noun, but we are using the masculine article. Okay? Compound noun made of verb plus noun or made of preposition plus noun. So usually they are masculine. Okay? But in some cases they can either be masculine or feminine. Okay? Compound noun made of adjective plus adjective or adverb plus adjective. So they usually takes the gender of the adjective. Okay? So in the case where both adjectives will have different gender, so we are going to take the gender of the adjective that gives more essence to the compound noun. Okay? When both adjectives are having the same gender, so fine, no problem, we are taking the gender of both adjectives. But when both adjectives are having different gender, we are taking the gender of the one that gives more essence to the compound noun. Fifth one, the prefix me used in compound noun. So all these compound nouns are usually of feminine gender except le mi-temps. Okay. Sixth one, other combinations. So we can have compound noun made of adverb plus past participle, adverb plus verb, or verb plus verb. So they are usually of masculine gender. So this is it for this class. Thank you for watching and see you soon for another video. Merci. Au revoir.